Okay, so part two, New York City being bombed. I put the dates up, all right, because I woke up at 3:24 a.m. I immediately looked to see what time it was. And I put the dates up. You can see it on all the social media. When I had the dream, what happened the day after, and what happened today. All right? Okay. So, the night I had the dream, I was, guess what? Walking with Eric, and guess where I was? I was with Eric over the same water. I was on a boat again. This is a modern boat. It's like a sailboat, like something you rent. It's a regular modern boat. I'm in the same freaking part of the water of New York, right outside the Staten Island ferry where you cross over, right by the Statue of Liberty where all the boats go in and out and to the Atlantic Ocean. I'm there again. And it's nighttime, just like before. Okay? And I'm with Eric. Eric's on a boat with me this time. Eric's not talking, just like that old Beethoven guy. He's not talking. We're just on the boat in the dark, exactly like before, but it's a modern boat. It's Eric. But it's nighttime. Everything's the same, except the boat and who I'm on the boat with. Okay? And, okay, so here's me and Eric on the boat. This time I'm facing that way. Eric's behind me on the boat. I'm just kind of with him. I'm facing that way. And the boat, the bow of the boat is facing that way. As with the New York World Trade Center, as I was kind of that way. Okay, so, yeah, this stuff does need to be drawn, but we're not going to. I don't have a green light. Okay, and me and Eric were on the boat in the dark, and there were these typical Irish, white guys. You know what I mean by New York has this demographic. You got your Irish white, you got your Spanish, Puerto Rican, they're all American, okay? Just American men. There's these American men, no African American, no darker people, just that's who I was around. Mostly these white guys from New York. They could work at construction, they could work at anywhere, okay? They're these labor type guys. They could work military, they could work anywhere. They know what they're doing, they're good at their jobs, they can have pretty high level skills, but they're labor, okay, big tough guys. They're on the water too, but they're in different boats. And I'm talking to them, having conversations, trying to, but they don't want to look at me. Everyone keeps looking this way. My bow of the boat is this way. All these guys keep looking that way. They actually don't want to talk to me. And in the dream, I knew these men hate me. They hate me with drooling drools. They hate me, these men out of New York. They hate me right now as I'm talking, these men. I know they do. I used to live there, so trust me, I know. Okay, so this was peculiar. I was like, they don't even care about me. They're looking that way and that way. And I'm looking this way. And Eric's there. I'm trying to talk to them. They won't talk to me. And they have a boat here. They have a boat here. And way off there, they have a boat. And here's my boat. And then I look up, and right by my boat, like 10 feet, dude, 15 feet, comes within 1 second, this huge, gigantic missile. And it has the color red and silver, but that's all I could see because it crashed so fast into the water. And so it felt so real, like I was literally standing by a missile, and it felt. That's why I looked when I woke up. What time is it? What's going on? Because it felt so real, like if you were actually standing by a missile flying hundreds of miles that fast. You barely see it before it impacts, and it went into the water, right into that same bay. And the water went around it. And at that point in time, New York City was being bombed. And it was so scary, right? Oh, I was freaked out when I woke up. And me and Eric were just fine. So we take our boat. Oh, this is serious. You didn't know where that missile came from. All you knew is it came from over your head. You couldn't hear it, and it was flying hundreds of miles in speed. And it hit so fast, that water. And it made a huge sound with the water, of course. And it splashed so big, the splash. And all you saw was this missile shooting so fast into the water. And all you saw was the red and the silver, and that's all you fucking saw. And then I'm still on the water. I know New York City's being bombed. Those men are not there on the boats. I'm still on the boat with Eric, same place I was before 9/11. Same freaking place, same thing, boat, same everything, nighttime, same. It's right there. There's something in that water. The key, remember before, and now that missile. Okay, so, I'm certain of it. So me and Eric go back on the boat, our modern sailboat. I get back to the island of Manhattan. I'm walking around and I'm still talking to all these type of men. But none of them want to talk to me. And I'm like, this is very weird. Normally we'd get some sort of just negative, like, I'm clearly not here to talk to these men and they don't even care about me. But that's really all that was on the island of Manhattan was these men. More of them. Okay, they weren't on the water. These ones were on the ground. And the city was being absolutely bombed with these kind of missiles. And there was more stuff that happened in that dream, but it was so scary I woke myself up. And I was laying on my left side. I remember how it's I remember I was sleeping on my left side. I was completely out of an REM and I woke myself up. And the first thing I did was look and say, oh my God, what time is it? And I grabbed my phone where I set it. I have a station spot where I set it, and I looked and it was 3:24 a.m. And I went back to sleep. And when I woke up, I said to Jesus, I have to talk about this. I can't not film this. I can't not share this with another human being. I have to talk about this. If the city gets struck with missiles, and this happened last time, I said to Jesus, with World Trade Center, I can't not talk about this. And he refused me. He refused me and refused me until I got the letter today from the Department of Justice. Now I can talk about it. Now it's fine. Make 2 videos, talk about it. In fact, we're up to 18 minutes, so let me cut it off. The next day, when I woke up, I put it onto the photos, okay? I was trapped in my room again. That's when the Department of Justice sent the letter. Today, I was able to come out, and I found the letter from the Department of Justice. Okay, there's a lot to say about this compound and what I experienced this morning, but I am forbidden. All right, goodbye.